Hey y'all, so today I'm going to show you how to make the little glass jar snowmen. So I had these two taco sauce bottles and I'm just taking off the paper off of them and then just going to try to clean up the little sticky part of it the best I can. It doesn't have to be perfect, I did leave a little bit, but we're going to be covering that with our Mod Podge and our Epsom salt anyway, so it's not a big deal if you leave a little bit behind. And I was pretty heavy with my Mod Podge for this one so that the Epsom salt would stick to it really well. So this is pretty messy. You can put a little cardboard or something under it to catch all of the excess Epsom salt. So we're going to set that aside and let that dry for a little bit and work on our little hats. And for the hats, I'm using an old sweater, the same sweater we use for our other snowman that I shared with you guys. So this is a little bit out of order. Normally I would move on to the glitter bottle next, but I actually wasn't originally going to do a glitter bottle. I was going to do two Epsom salt bottles. So you could see two Epsom salt bottles in the background, but I end up cleaning one of those off. I was actually able to remove it and start over with one of those. So we'll be doing the glitter jar a little bit later in the video. And we're using these cute little pom-poms again for the tips of our hats. And I just glued my little hat together using a hot glue gun so that we won't have to sew it. And I really liked how it looked to have the little tip of it kind of hanging over, so I added some glue there so that it would sit like that and just keep that shape. So my second hat is pretty much the same. It's a little bit smaller, but it still has the same concept. And I guess because this one is just so tiny, I just think this one is really cute. And now that our Epsom salt bottle is pretty much dry, we're going to add in our fairy lights and add our little hat over top of the bottle. And to hide the battery pack, we're just going to tuck it into the hat behind the bottle. And I made a cute little scarf for our snowman out of the same sweater and just cut a little strip of fabric. And now we can add our little snowman face, so I'm using my Waverly chalk paint, ink black, and pumpkin orange to do the eyes and the nose for our snowman. It was a little hard to paint over this, so I was just really heavy with my paint here. So now we're going to make our other snowman out of glitter, so I'm just painting over my jar with Mod Podge again. I'm being a little thinner with it this time and then just coating our jar with our glitter. And I'm using a mix of fine glitter and chunky glitter for this one. And this is how it looked after it dried. And as far as drying time, it really just depends on how heavy your Mod Podge is, but usually it'll dry within like an hour or two. So we're doing the same process for this one. We're tucking our battery pack into our little hat, made a little scarf out of a scrap piece of the sweater, and painting on our little snowman face. So y'all, I know this is a really long video this time. I usually don't make them this long particularly, but I didn't want to break it up into two different videos. I just wanted to keep them together so that it'll be more simple so y'all can just kind of see it all in one go. And I did end up adding a little sparkle to this snowman's eyes by using my white paint pen. And these snowmen kind of look the same when you're looking at them from afar, but up close you can see the difference between the Epsom salt and the glitter. But both of them, in my opinion, are really cute, so either option that you want to do will still be cute. The only downside is these are a little messy, but I do plan on testing out sealing them to see how that works out. Also, they're really cute if you don't have fairy lights as well. But anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments.